Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous. And Messi! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Bullet. Bale. And he's found a way past. They're urging... And a chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nicely aimed pass. Ngetest. Terrific header. Rodri. And here's Ngetest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Ngetest. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bale. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well,
he's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A case now of complete control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And it's been played through. Real chance here. Picked out brilliantly. Caught offside that time. Time and again they are repelled. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zico. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's certainly onside here. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zico. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal. There's the header! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United give themselves... And we hit half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
Shapes to shoot! Messi. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pirlo. Changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Pull it! Pull it! Nedved. Adriano. Neatly clipped into space. A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And this is Nedved. Played with finesse. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion.
And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that really is so impressive. So now the difference is 3. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Manchester United finding their passes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! About as smooth as it gets. They're back within reach! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So is this the start of a comeback? Opts for safety. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Adriano. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet is the guilty party there. Not the most convincing of passes. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Hullet has crossed into the middle. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hullet. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Hullet. Messi. He's got away. That is good strength. Lahm picks it up out wide. Knocks it out wide. Passes short and sharp. Hullet.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. And this is Nedved. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. And that's a good ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Buffon! He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Indonesia awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No, he wasn't going to let him past. 4 extra minutes added on. Scholes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ah, he's given it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
This ended up in no man's land. Well, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. And that is out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus, well, played right into his path. And he was alert to it. Buffon gets it clear. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adriano, now it's Matheus Cunha. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Neymar. Neymar. He is through here. It's a throw-in. In by Rijkaard. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Tries to pass it through. Bastoni gets over and into... The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Vieira.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a shade optimistic. He can get that clear. Rijkaard. Pirlo cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's the clearance. And here's Neymar. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cannavaro clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way past. Henderson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
And he's following up! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. Matheus Cunha. And this is Cruyff.
FC Tulsa really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort.
He's tried one! Off the post! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jordan Henderson and Mateus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1
Forward
minute at a
tracking
time.
back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. FC Tulsa have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shot, can he finish? Matheus Cunha. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Finds himself. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. That is some save from De Gea. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cannavaro. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he's heaved it away. Goes forward. And he's there to belt it away. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van Nistelrooy, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
But this is Van Nistelrooy. Pirlo. Gullit. Pirlo. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, well measured. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Gullit. Threads one in. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. In with the challenge. Adriano, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Adriano. Oh, it's a great ball here, and it's made its way to him. He's got tall. In he goes again. Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's the keeper's ball.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, what a... And a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Some resolute defending there. And it's Cruyff. Chips it through. Cross into the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
That's good running with the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that was nowhere near his best.
FC Tulsa really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Lepjed knocks it into space. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Gullit. Now there's a... He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And it didn't take him long. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Dimitro Albertini, another vintage Italian midfield maestro.
And one of the early pioneers of the withdrawn playmaker role that we see so much of these days.
Yeah, it's become de rigueur.
Yeah, we're talking pivotal presence with this guy.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the left it goes. Ngetest, he's shifting through the gears here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Albertini into the channel, played into space out wide. Albertini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. Backward it goes. In towards the back stick. Valverde. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Looking to play him in. The ball goes in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that's neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. That pass has been well intercepted. Thinks about the shot. Thuram with the clearance. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Argentina! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the...
It's Adriano! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Plays it through. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for a runner. Cross needs to... Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Ngetest. Aims to be... Adriano! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Maldini. That's Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Nedved.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Valverde. And it's Pepe. Van Dijk. And it's Maicon. Best. Played into the box. Pirlo gets it away. Totti. And he's there to make the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albertini is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Albertini, played out wide.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Maicon.
reglamentario.
Crosses it in. And now they can clear their lines. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he stop it going out? Can he spark a counter here?
Oh, really well played.
Valverde. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Gullit. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ibrahimovic. Platini is onto this. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Argentina. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been clubbed away. And this is Ronaldo. Albertini.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Valverde is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nedved. It's Gullit. Tries to pass it through. That's beautifully weighted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Probing pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's the chance to counter. Pepe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Maicon. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Great skill, that's nice. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Totti. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. Hops for safety. And it's Maldini. And it's Totti. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And that's another good win of the ball. Now they can break here, into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved. Totti. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now the ball is... Terrific header! They've scored! That is his ton, and does he not know it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Looking ball that. Pepe. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Vieira. Oh, good read. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Lovely, now then. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Manchester United finding their passes. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zanetti. Messi gets a good foot in there. Always onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Verona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Hullet. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to play it through. Matheus Cunha's cross. And he's managed to get rid. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. That's good running with the ball.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Verona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Hazard. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Nice defending, physical and effective. Matheus Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well-timed, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adriano. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pirlo. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Messi. And Zanetti. Yamal. Some resolute defending there. Over to the left. Adriano. Now it's Hullet. Matheus Cunha. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And this is Forlan. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Thuram. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
Time for a change in personnel.
Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Verona are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Yamal's cross. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. And that should get the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they win it back again. Hullet. Nedved providing an outlet. Up he goes! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. Cross from Maldini. Dani Olmo. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Howson making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Jamal. Dani Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Oh, robust challenge. Nedved. Now it's Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 4, Forlan, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per
Dani Olmo,
il numero 8,
Bale.
il numero 13.
Manchester United
il numero
have
14.
now used up all but
La
one of their
sostituzione.
substitution windows. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing, brilliantly cut out.
Verona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Verona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward It's just a no-go zone.
Oh, some tackle that. And the through ball. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Gol per il Manchester United.
And the lead is extended still further.
Numero 11.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Oh no, this does not look good. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And it's Azar. Costa Curta.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde, Cannavaro cuts it out. And here's Dembele. Valverde. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Toulouse looking to pass their way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played through into space. He's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pullet gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Toulouse couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Toulouse with the corner, there first. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. He's on it, can he get away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Dembele, and he's on his way!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet. Dani Olmo. Threads one in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back into the middle. Well, that is one way to stop him. Son Heung-min running with the ball. He's being urged to shoot. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Can he get onto this? Son Heung-min. Nice physical challenge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Of the crowd, I'd like to
Any
ask
strong
you to
opinions
join
on the
me
first
in
half?
wishing our
Well, simply
birthday
put,
boy a
Peter, they
very
haven't been
special
good enough to
birthday.
trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Vieira. Rummenigge.
Toulouse have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Matheus Cunha. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Valverde. Davids. Valverde! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has not gone well.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Rummenigge chasing after it. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Son Heung-min! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Toulouse are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Pirlo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Looking for a runner. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Played out to the left flank. Looking to go deep. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Plays it across. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Valverde. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ah, he's given it away. Great chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Toulouse are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Hullet. Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Valverde. Oh, well played, well played. Totti. Now it's Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, no joy this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Nedved gets across to intercept that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. And the number on the board is 3. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes...
Up he goes! It's hit the upright. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Bellingham. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gullit goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's there to retrieve it. Pirlo. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's burst and he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Seedorf. Vieira. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Haaland. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Delivers the... Oh, smashing header! Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Dembele. Cruyff has it in a wide position. Cruyff. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Rude Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish right from the top drawer.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Up towards the front line. And that is as far as they're going to go. Totti. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good read, needed to be. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff. Now it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That pass isn't the best.
200 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Totti. Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he finish? No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Netherlands, number 14. Johan Cruyff.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is number 15,
Seedorf.
Darwin Núñez.
It's Bellingham. Foot in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Araujo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maldini. Vieira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, good ball! That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham. Dembele has created one goal already. Thuram makes the interception. Nedved. Pirlo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. 60 minutes played. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played through for him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment. Oh, what has happened? Chance! They've done it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 7, Dembele.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now, trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Plenty to...
And a chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Ambrosini. Wriggles his way through, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ambrosini. Now that looks a decent ball. De Jong picks it up out wide. Ferdinand with the clearance. Pirlo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? He's through here. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
That's really nicely played. Ambrosini is flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pull it. Ambrosini. Now it's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
he's been
time.
shifted off it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Ambrosini given the lift of his goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Totti. And here's Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.